doctor, a very good day. I am Satyapriya, daughter of Devaraju, and my metric number is 270626. And we are from Group 8 today and would like to do our group presentation for our assignment 2. The CEO of a multinational company has appointed us to establish an international banking system in one country. And our team has chosen Japan for this assignment purpose. Our team had done the analysis to find the potential market of Japan, which can generate high profitability and has minimal risk exposure. So here I am the leader for my group and I have assigned the responsibilities to my team members of which part they need to do to the analysis with all their permissions. We are a team of 5 members and each of our team members will explain about the overall of their particular sections, which are geographical location. Number 2 is country and political risk. Number 3 is competition level in the country, which means in the Japan, organizational structure and potential product and services of Japan. First of all, I would like to start myself with the geographical location of Japan. Actually, geographical location plays a major role in every business. The perfect location decisions should be made so that it can be significantly encouraged and boost the bank's long-term performances. According to the website which is japanguide.com, the latitude of Japan's northernmost island is equivalent to that of mainland and also Portland, while the latitude of the southernmost islands is similar to the Bahamas. More than half of the country is mountainous and also forest covered. Another interesting matter of Japan is the Sea of Japan separates the Japanese archaeological from the Asian continent. The 4 major islands in Japan are Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu and also Shikoku. Korea, Russia and China are the Japan's nearest neighbor. The top and biggest bank in Japan is Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Groups, which is located in Chiyoda, Tokyo. This bank posted in the news of Japan that the net profit of 607 yen billion in 3 quarters ending in December 2020, which is beating its full year goal about 600 yen billion, even though in COVID-19 situation. This shows the geographical location of Japan is suitable for banking system. Not only that, according to the Nikkei Asia article, Japanese banks are continuously climbing on the overseas investment and also loans. With that, these banks are still sustaining the top international lender while taking on its related risk. Moreover, our team is recommending the CEO to establish the banking system in Tokyo, Japan. Why we say it so is because Tokyo is the capital of Japan and many Japanese businesses, trade associations and foreign corporations have their headquarters or their head branches in Tokyo. Since this place has the major firms and once our bank starts to operate in that area, then confirm the firm can start collaborating with our bank for their loans and also for their investments and everything. Moreover, the popularity of Japan is almost higher based on other countries, which is about 13.8 million, and the most population is about the aged group population. So our bank must ascertain what type of service we can provide them to attract the aged population. So lastly, we are very sure that Japan's geographical location will be the best and suitable for establishing our banking system. With that, thank you so much and my team members will continue after this. Thank you.
A very good day to sir and my fellow friends. I'm Shantini Gunasekharan and my metric number is 269841. I'm from Group 8 and I would like to present about country risk and political risk of Japan. First of all, I explain about the country risk of Japan. Japan's spectacular economic growth is one of the greatest of any nation in that period, brought the country to the forefront of the world economy. Japan is proposing a low probability that it will be incapable and unwilling to meet its outside obligation commitments. Paying charges, ensuring minority spectaculars, getting credit, and beginning commerce and exchanging over borders are moderately less demanding in Japan compared to other developed economies. Moreover, the central bank has raised its financial evolution, nothing that Japan's economy and abroad activities have begun to choose up, which was as it were recognizable later compared with the final assembly in July. The bank specialists keep up a seat for the central bank to keep money related arrangements setting such rates and resource buys. Next, I explain about the political risk in Japan. Japan could be a protected government. The control of the emperor is constrained by the fact that it acts as the head of state on discretionary events. The government executive, the legislature, and the judiciary with the separation of powers. Japan has a near financial and a military relations with the United States with which it keeps up a security mechanism. The Japan Coast Guard guards territorial waters surrounding Japan and uses surveillance and control countermeasures against illegal activities. Japan managed the government with their empowerment and crimes also happen there very low. So it's a very safe country to open a bank. The country has a lot of responsibility in administration and management activities. So it helps their country's economic growth. Referring to this country's risk and political risk, Japan is a good and rational choice to open a bank in that country. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Siti Mariza binti Abdul Hamid. My metric number is 273388. Next, I would like to present the competition level in Japan. First of all, I would like to tell about the banking industry in Japan. The Bank of Japan, which is the country's central bank, was established in 1882 to control the domestic money supply and serve as a money lender to the bank in Japan. The Japanese banking system consists of two types, which is foreign bank and domestically licensed bank. The example of the domestically licensed bank is Citibank, Trust Bank, and Regional Bank. For now, the outlook of the performance of the banking system in Japan is stable. For your information, there are 200 banks in Japan, including 5 Citibank, 100 Regional Bank, 56 Foreign Bank, 14 Trust Bank, and 64 bank holding companies. There are also 263 shrinking banks. Next, we go to the top 3 banks in Japan, which are first Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group MUFG, second Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group SMFG, and third Mizuho Financial. These 3 banks are called mega banks. The top 1 banks in Japan is MUFG. MUFG works through its retail banking, trust asset, corporate banking, and global business group section. The total asset and total deposit of MUFG at the end of the March 2020 is 3.1 trillion US dollar and 1.8 trillion US dollar respectively. The market capitalization total is 72 billion US dollar. MUFG traded to both of the New York Stock Exchange and Tokyo Stock Exchange. The top two banks in Japan is SMFG. SMFG was headquartered in Tokyo. The total asset of SMFG at the end of the March 2020 was 2 trillion US dollar, while the total deposit is 1.27 trillion US dollar. SMFG operates through four areas of business, which is global markets, international banking, retail banking, and wholesale banking. The top three banks in Japan is Mizuho Financial. Mizuho Financial existed in 38 countries and regions. The total asset of Mizuho Financial is 1.99 trillion US dollar, while the total deposit is 1.34 trillion US dollar. The total loan of Mizuho Financial is 776 billion US dollar. So, that's all information about the banking industry in Japan and the top three banks in Japan.
Hi, my name is Noamira binti Mama Rosli alias Abad Manam. My metric number is 273188. Next, I would like to present the types of business operation in Japan that can be selected to set up an international banking business, which is under the organizational structure. Based on my observation, there are three types of business operation in Japan, which are representative office, branch, and subsidiary. We as a multinational bank must choose the right business operation to be able to generate high profits and have minimal risk exposure. Okay, this table shows the differences between three types of business operation categories for a foreign company in Japan. Based on the table, a representative office is an entity established by a foreign company to collect information, conduct market research, advertising, and purchasing goods before starting full-scale operation in Japan. There is no legal registration needed, making it simple to get started and also save money. However, the representative office is limited in conducting any activities and sales are not permitted. Since a representative office doesn't have any sales activities, a representative office doesn't have capital, and therefore it is not subject to paying corporate tax in Japan. If a foreign company wants to involve in sales, it is necessary to open a branch office, subsidiary of parent company or Japanese company, and register it at the Legal Affairs Bureau. Then, the representative office is not possible to open a bank account under the name of the parent company. Only personal account under the name of the representative can be opened, but the account holder's name can be followed by the company's name. And it is required to check whether the representative office satisfies the requirement for visa application. The next business operation in Japan is branch. A branch is an extended office of the parent company and can engage in sales activities based on the capital of the parent company. The expenses are paid by the parent company, but it also collects the profits made by the branch office, which needs to be integrated to the company's annual accounting. The branch office needs to declare and pay corporate taxes in Japan, and the tax amount is based on the profits generated by the branch office in Japan. Then, it is required to register a branch office at the Japanese registry office, and to be able to do so, it is necessary to have an official Japanese office address and to nominate a representative who is a resident in Japan, regardless of their nationality. A Japanese branch office aims to carry out the business activities designated by the overseas headquarters. Therefore, under the Japanese Companies Act, branches do not have a legal status of corporate in Japan and thus recognized as part of the foreign company. In addition, the abilities of the Japanese branch office is generally attributed to the head office. And then, it is possible to open a bank account under the name of the parent company, and also possible to have visa acquisition for directors, representatives, or employees. Last but not least, subsidiary. Subsidiary is a company established under the Japanese law. Subsidiary also involve in market research and are able to engage in sales activities. Subsidiary also need to be registered and it need to appoint at least one director. It is possible to appoint non-resident director as long as there is a representative director who is a resident in Japan regardless of the nationality. Just like a branch office, subsidiary also can open a bank account under the name of the parent company and possible to have visa acquisition. Therefore, based on the information given, we choose to set up a representative office first for experience, market analysis, market progress or promotion in Japan, as we plan to establish an international banking business for the first time. Once the information has been sufficient, we will plan to take the next step, which is to set up a branch office, subsidiary of parent company, or a Japanese company that is separated from the parent company. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day to Dr. Eddie. My name is Lopisan, metric number 261486. Now, I will be continue with potential product and services. As research, investment service and treasury management are the product and services that we can offer to cater the market demands in Japan. Major business capacity for the Japanese institutional buyer are focused on investing in the market. So investor will searching for international exchange or even equity services or also the exchange traded funds services. Therefore, we can provide this type of investment services to for the investor. Besides the international exchange services, we also can earn some fees income by providing advisory services. The advisory services like capital market condition, corporate finance, and also the merger and acquisition, also known as M&As. Next services that we can offer market demand of Japan is treasury management. We discovered that businesses struggle to coordinate their day-to-day management of cash inflow and also cash outflow. Thus, we can provide treasury management services to help company in developing a strategy to organize and also control their holding of fund and working capital. We also ready to provide some products and services to serve the needs of demands of the low-income earners or the worker in Japan. The product and services that we can offer are the personal loans and also credit card services. For the personal loans, many people would face financial difficulties, especially for those living in the bustling city like Japan. Thus, we can provide the loans for those people who need a huge fund in a short time for the specific purpose. Next is the credit card services. For the credit card services, we know as Japanese is well known as a shopping tourist in the world. They prefer to spend a higher amount whether shopping in the store or online, especially during the sales. There will be a more purchase power from this community when during the sales. So credit card services may fulfill their needs of Japanese as they can spend a lot when they are shopping.
To conclude, based on the 5 aspects that have been analyzed, we believe that our financial institution can establish an international banking business in Japan. Even though the competition level were very high, it is because the geographical location in Japan was very strategic and the country and political risks were very low. Moreover, we have found the potential market in Japan that can generate high profit and has a minimal risk exposure. So that's all from us. Thank you.